What's up, guys, and welcome to the grand finale of Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. It's actually been not that long of a road, even though I started this Let's Play back in October 31st. Yeah, we're only on episode 9, it's the last episode too. We're gonna be covering the true ending today, guys. Now, first things first, before we actually get to doing the true ending, there's one thing we never got to do, and that is gaining the Succubus Soul, which is required for the true ending, as detailed by the ancient books, which detail 3 different souls that we need for that true ending. Basically, what we need to do is we need to get those 3 souls, which the last one we need is obviously Succubus, and equip them during the final boss and then beat Graham that way. Then things will change as we do that, but unfortunately it might be a little bit annoying because Succubus does not want to drop her soul at all. Although, saying her is very weird, considering, like, in terms of, like, actual Succubus mythos, I'm pretty sure Succubus are not, like, of any gender. They just mostly have the form of a woman. But technically they're demons with no gender, but I mean, might as well refer them as women, because I mean, if they speak like a duck, act like a duck, then they're a duck kind of situation. But technically, they're not. Oh my god, dude. Okay, I'm getting ravaged by all this random stuff on these slants here, too. Yeah, the Succubus are a little bit dangerous to fight on slants. Anyways, I'm gonna cut ahead to when I actually get the soul, because you guys don't want to be sitting through just, like, 10 minutes of grinding, do you? Finally, there we go, the Succubus Soul. Absorbs enemies' HP when an ordinary attack is delivered. So it's an actual healing soul, I think the first one we even have. There aren't many, if at all, beyond these ones. So I think that we're all fully done. We're about ready to fight Graham for a second time now. Now, one thing I never mentioned, I did mention last episode that Graham ran like a cult. But one important thing that I should have mentioned is that his whole deal was that he was preaching the apocalypse with, like, you know, Nostradamus' prophecy of 1999. And I guess he assumed that, oh, well, it's probably related to Dracula because, you know, Dracula was very strong. And then he's like, oh, I must be Dracula because I was born on the same day that Dracula died. Or something. I don't know. Also, I love how accurate this does look to Castlevania 1's staircase compared to pretty much every other game. Like, it almost feels one-to-one in some places. I mean, obviously it won't be one-to-one, but it gives off the vibe with, you know, like the brown staircase and everything. Let's just get into the fight. But obviously the first thing we need to do is actually equip the right souls. So our bullet soul here that we need is, where is it? It's probably all the way at the bottom because I don't think I ever used it. The Flame Demon. Then, Giant Bat is our ability soul, and our enchantment soul is Succubus. That lowers our stats by quite a bit because the Headhunter gives us a good amount of stats, but we can't use it during this fight. So, let's just go right into it. Hello, Graham. How you doing? You doing swell? I might have killed you before, but I'm here to kill you again. Let's just skip past all this text. Yeah, prophecy, Nostradamus, yeah, Dracula, whatever. Whatever, man, you're getting cooked. So now, we're using fire powers against him. And we heal from every hit we do, which is 5 HP is not bad for a boss fight like this, where you're constantly just ragging on him. But if you're bad like me, you'll take more damage than you can heal. So yeah, let's just keep doing this. Oh my god, okay. You don't have to combo me like that, man. It's not necessary. Oh, okay, yeah. 2 could play at that game, man. There we go. Yeah, by the way, I'm recording this right after I recorded the last episode, just because I thought, you know, I really do want to play the true ending, because I love the true ending of this game. It has one of my favorite moments in the entire Castlevania series, which we're about to get to after this boss fight. We're doing way better on this fight than last time, somehow. Well, taking damage, but, you know, when do I not? Oh my god, can you chill out with that? Please? Okay, I didn't even try to dodge that one. Okay, alright, myself. Why am I doing this? Why am I sucking so bad at dodging these? It's so easy. Look at how slowly they move out. There we go. Yeah, you can't believe it. Whatever. Transform into your weird, like, intestine penis form. And now I can just completely, like, sauce on you. Like, check this out. I don't remember how much damage that lightning does, but I'm not about to try to remind myself. But yeah, you could literally just cheese this whole fight by just ducking and sliding, and you'll never get hit as long as you dodge the lightning. Okay, well, never mind. I didn't dodge the lightning. They're 233 damage. Holy shit. Yeah, you don't want to get hit by that. Okay, can you come over here, please? Thank you. Now I'm gonna deal a few more hits, and he should be down. And now the ending should change up. What's this? Whoa, something is flowing into me. No, wait! Please, stop. No! Whoa, 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 whoa. Finally, I clearly understand everything. I am Dracula. Probably the coolest twist in the entire Castlevania series here. Soma is the real reincarnation of Dracula. This is like a bad joke. Come on out, Arikado. I know you're here. Why did you force me to awaken? I was just fine as I was. Yes, you weren't supposed to come to this castle in the first place. Then why did you make me come here? Your soul and Dracula's magic powers are one and the same. No matter what we did, the day was destined to come. That being so, I decided to awaken you somewhere I could use my powers. Huh? What do you mean? I don't understand. Because you are now one with him, an evil spirit must be flowing into you. Yes, it started not too long ago, and it's slowly filling me up. I'm doing all that I can to keep it from being consumed by it. Once you have finished absorbing all of it, his powers will be yours. You will then become the evil count. I do not want to let that happen. Neither do I. I know. That's why I chose the dangerous route. The dangerous route. The evil in this spirit comes from those who seek chaos and destruction. So we need to cut off the source of the chaos influencing the spirit. Is that possible? This castle is a product of Dracula's magic. It's a spiritual world. My point is this. A stream of chaos exists within the castle as well. There is a place where only you, Dracula, can go to. That's where the chaos is. I'll go. I'm not afraid, but what do I do once I get there? You'll have to stop it using your own strength. You've already succeeded in reaching the throne. I'm sure you can do it. If it'll make me myself again, I'll do whatever it takes. As long as my powers continue to affect this place, the flow of the evil spirit into you will be slowed down. Go, quickly. I'm going. I appreciate your help. Alright, and now we can leave the throne room, come back, and he's still chilling here, but there's a room beyond here that we never got to see. There's another soul here for us to get. The Black Panther. Generates shockwaves while you dash. So now we have a run, and also Soma's profile is transformed into his evil one. Yeah, I love this twist so much. It is so cool. And this whole, like, plot point has its, like, it continues on to Dawn of Sorrow with a lot of cool stuff into that story. So it's not like this twist is just for shock value. There's actual merit to what's going to happen with Soma. Anyways, let's check out the Black Panther soul. And yeah, it lets us dash like that. And we also got Dracula's tunic, which, if you've noticed, we've been collecting different, like, Dracula items throughout here. Like the Crimson Cloak, I think, is one of them. And now we have his tunic, which, let's see what it does. Raises our attack by a few points and our strength and constitution, but lowers intelligence, luck, and defense. So I think I'll just stay with Death's Robe for now. I'm pretty good with my loadout right now. We might get another level up before we actually hit the true ending. So is he just going to chill here? Yeah, he's just chilling here for now. Now, before I go on to the final boss part of the game, I'm going to go back to the main hub just to talk with the boys real quick. So I'll be right back. Alright, here we are. Here's all our homies over here. Let's talk to Hammer. How's it going, Hammer? It's been a while since I talked to you. I know I might look a little bit different, but, you know, I just want to buy some of your wares.
Hey, you. You seem different. Did something happen?
No. Nothing happened. Alright, Sorrow.
Really? If you say so. What can I get you?
Alright, is this bald ass dude. Alright. Let's buy one more potion from you. I don't really need to buy anything else. I mean, at some point I could buy the Soul Eater ring, but I have nowhere close to the amount of money required for that. Even if I sell all my items, I still won't have enough. Hey, Mina, how's it going? Well, welcome back. You're Soma, aren't you?
Yeah.
What happened to you? You look so scary.
Nothing happened.
I don't want her to know the truth. Okay, then.
Hey, Mina.
What?
If I weren't Soma anymore, how would you feel?
Well, what's wrong with you?
Listen, if I looked like me, but if on the inside I was someone else, how would that make you feel? What the hell am I saying? Forget what I just said, Mina, okay?
I might not like you anymore. And that look in your eyes scares me. I'd rather see your exterior changed, but not the inside.
Please forgive me if I ever change.
What do you mean, forgive you?
It's nothing. I must leave now.
No, Soma, wait! And I dip right out. So yeah, it's something that not many people think to actually do, is to go back and see that unique dialogue, but I find it very nice. Gives a lot more characterization to Mina, who basically gets no characterization at all in this entire game. Where do I want to teleport here? Let's teleport back to the top floor and take the shortcut we opened up to the clock tower, which leads into the sorry, I keep stuttering. The floating gardens. I can't goddamn speak in this entire Let's Play, can I? Can you please chill out? But yeah, like I said, really cool plot twist. I can't emphasize that enough. But for now, let's get the hell out of Dodge. Let's just completely speedrun with... Well, I said let's completely speedrun to the floating gardens now with all of our abilities. So I guess this fucking succubus is in the way. Although I guess oh my god, please. Please, 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 please. Okay. I guess I could probably switch out my souls back to my usual loadout. I'll keep Black Panther on for now, but I'll switch back to Valkyrie. Okay, let's just uppercut, and now through here is back to the clock tower. Yeah, this thing moves so quickly. Holy shit. Sorry, a hiccup there. And we do damage as well on the way while we're running. Although it's not too much damage, so we can't just like kill every enemy we see. Like these lightning dolls, even though they're like halfway through the game enemies, like we're still taking damage from them if we do it like that. Anyway, let's just continue on forth down here. I'm not gonna skip this because it's our last time, you know, chilling out as Soma, going through all these areas. I'm at 158. That is not a very good HP count to have even in this area, because those spikes still do a lot of damage. I really have to wrap around this whole way, man. But I am very excited to show you guys the finale of this game, because, oh my god, dude, it is easily my favorite finale in any Castlevania game, for sure. And, like, I just can't stop thinking about it. Like, every time I think of Castlevania, I just think about this ending. But enough gassing it up, I gotta actually show that it's good. I wonder what that, like, increase in musical chords is. Cause it, like, you hear that kind of, riff a lot in a lot of songs. Like that, I hear it a lot in, what's it called? Crisis City from Sonic. You hear that kind of part. It's a very cool, sequence of notes. Alright, now one last time through here. The devil, I still don't have your soul. But I don't need it. Alright, here we are. Now we just gotta make sure we're in the right area here now. So we just gotta drop down. Kill the kicker skeleton one more time, because why not? Let's save right here. Thankfully, there is a suspiciously placed save point right before this boss fight. Drop down, and now the black gate opens up. Let's just make sure our loadout is all good. We're at level 44. 99.5% of the map completed with only 3 more blocks left to go. Why don't we finish this off, guys? The true finale of Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. Let's get into it. Stop! Julius? So you were the one. I didn't want to believe it was true. It is true. I am Dracula. But I'm not what you think I am. I must destroy Dracula at any cost. That is my destiny. No, wait. I don't want to fight against you. Nothing you can say will stop me. Prepare to die. The second to last final boss of this game, Julius Belmont. This is easily the coolest boss in the entire franchise. I mean, it's not the first time we fought against a Belmont as a final boss, but even then, hold on, I'm going to switch to the Bat Soul because it'll let me maneuver around him a little bit better. But even then, like this, the whole setting here on this bridge, with the moonlight and like the clouds at the bottom, you can see the top of the castle there too. It is just, it's so goddamn cool. And he does a lot of damage. This fight is easily the hardest fight in the goddamn game. Even harder than Ballora, I know, right? Holy shit, yeah. Like, he deals 100 damage plus on every attack, no matter what. And it's here I do want to talk about while I fight him. Talk about, you know, Julius and his whole deal in this game. So, obviously he had amnesia for most of it until it was revealed, oh, he's Julius Belmont. And this area we're in right now is where the vampire killer is. The vampire killer being the whip he's carrying right now. I'm gonna heal. Holy shit. Actually, I'm gonna use a melon because these heal quite a bit, as you can see there. Oh my god. The hard part about him is his whip has a lasting hitbox. So you just cannot touch it at all, like, even after its attack. Alright, now he's doing a dive kick just like us. Like, I mean, I could play at that too. But this boss fight is all about just your positioning here. You really just want to play this dance with Julius. And this music, just have a listen to it. So yeah, this song is a very cool remix of the song Heart of Fire from the OG Castlevania, which, if you remember, that was the Stage 5 theme. And it is such a cool callback, but the first part of the song is actually a reference to the Haunted Castle arcade game, which is like an arcade adaptation of Castlevania 1, called Can't Wait Until Night. So it's like a cool mix of both songs. But it's such a good remix that it's basically like both songs have just become Julius's theme from then on out. Like, that's what people associate him with. But yeah, this fight is so goddamn hard. We might end up using most of our healing items, which is a little concerning because there's one area after this that we have to play through. And he's not even at phase 2 yet. It might be because I'm using the Claim Solace, which is a holy type weapon. I feel like if we use a... Hold on. If we use a non-holy weapon, maybe like a dark weapon, it might do more damage to him. Because I'm pretty sure Julius has the holy type on his actual character. So let's see. Okay, it does do more damage, but it's way lower range. That's the problem. So is there something that would be better to fight him with? The whip sword, no. The Kalidborg is what I already have on me. Balmung, maybe? I don't think this has holy effect on it. It has good yeah, Balmung is... Oh, that's way better. Okay, there we go. Let's heal up one more time. And let's change our soul out of the Valkyrie, because that's also holy. Let's use Flame Demon. Because we're Dracula, so why not fight him like Dracula? Although he's dodging all of our attacks. Oh my god. Dude, chill out. Chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out. Holy shit. He's not even in phase 2 yet. That's how crazy this boss fight is. Like, I'm studying him a little bit, but like, oh my god, we're just gonna keep playing this, like, cat and mouse game, aren't we, Julius? Don't even try it. Don't even try to do your dive kick. So, okay, so, while we're doing this fight, some more talk about Julius and his whole lore. As mentioned before, he was the guy to permanently put Dracula down 6 feet under, and that was all through the Battle of 1999, which is an organized event between Julius, the Hakuba clan, which is where Mina's family comes from, the Belnades clan, which consisted of Yoko Belnades at the time, who is a character we see in this game, of course, stemming from Sypha from the original Castlevania 3, and Alucard, as well as I think like the government and the church and like all that. There was like a crazy conspiracy going on there just to put Dracula in the grave. And the plan ended up working. Yeah, it was all done in 1999. Plan ended up working, and Dracula was permanently sealed away, or permanently killed and sealed away in the castle in the eclipse. It sounds convoluted, but that's what they did. Now, the Battle of 1999 is like one of the coolest pieces of lore in the entire series, in my opinion. Like, it's just so interesting that, like, oh, this is the last time Dracula ever lived. Like, obviously not counting a reincarnation. Okay, now he's in phase 2. Holy shit, so now he's doing the Grand Cross attack, which you might recognize as Simon and Richter's Final Smash in Smash Ultimate. And now that he's done that, that crazy attack, which by the way, it's basically a one-hit kill if it attacks you, or if it hits you. Now that he's done that, now he's using the sub-weapons, the classic trio of sub-weapons from Castlevania 1. He's got the Holy Water, he's got the Axe, and he has the Cross. So now he's significantly harder and harder hitting. And he does that little, like, backstep, too, to dodge out of the way of your attacks. So, yeah, I'm actually scared for this fight. Because, like, I'm almost out of my, super potions here. I'm gonna have to start using my regular potions as well. And, like, it's hard to, like, do distance damage to him, too, because, like, he's just up in your face the whole time. Now, I really doubt that Konami's ever gonna actually, like, show us the Battle of 1999 in some sort of game. The most likely scenario for us to ever see that battle is through the Netflix series, if they ever cover the Aria of Sorrow timeline, or storyline, sorry. Or maybe they just do an entire show based on the Battle of 1999. That would be awesome. I really doubt they'd do that, but if they do, like, that would definitely be worth the entire existence of the show. Potato pancake? Sure, actually, that heals quite a bit. Oh my god, I'm so scared for myself though, because I'm taking so many hits. This guy's so strong! This might be my favorite song in the entire series as well. It's just so badass. Julius is so goddamn badass. I know he's basically just an ego OC, but I don't care. He's so cool. And even though I doubt we're ever gonna get a game that covers the Battle of 1999, there is actually a fan game in development. I don't know if it's still in development though, but I saw a trailer for it called Castlevania Seal of the Eclipse. There we go. Actually, I'll talk about that after this. We defeated him. Stop! I've had enough! Why? Why won't you finish me off? You took it easy on me. I could tell. The strength of a Belmont. No, the strength of a vampire hunter is greater than this. When I fought you, I felt the evil spirit within you. But there's more. I also sense Soma's spirit, and that's more than enough to stop me. I've got a favor to ask of you. What is it? From here, I will set off to fight against my own fate. If I lose the battle, and I become the reincarnation of evil, I want you to kill me. I will. I promise. Thanks. Now I could go into this battle without reservations. Farewell, my friend. Don't let me use that whip again. And now, the final gate opens to the final area. But like I was saying, there's a fan game called Castlevania Seal of the Eclipse, which does cover the whole storyline for the Battle of 1999, like, when it comes out, it will. And it's based on Castlevania 3 with its whole 3-character setup where you're playing as Julius, Alucard, and Yoko, obviously mirroring the trio from Castlevania 3. Classic Castlevania style, and I'm very looking forward to the day when it finally comes out. I will definitely play it on this channel. Can we talk to Alucard? Julius one more time, I wonder? You know, okay, well, we can't go back. Because now we're in the final room. The chaos of the castle. It's fully monochrome in here. And it doesn't even show up on the map. But first, I want to go back through here. Because it says, a little concerning, the fact that it says 99.8. I don't like that. Hold on one moment. I'm going to check something online. Because there might be one room that I'm missing. Alright, so as it turns out, there was one hidden room I missed that I never found in the last, 2 episodes. Episode 7, I believe, was when I did my big hunt. And I think it's right here where I missed it. I think it's right through this wall. Or wait, is it not through here? Where was it that I missed this room? No, it's not through this room. It's all the way over here. Let's go get to it real quick with the funny Black Panther soul. Right here at the very start of the game, I missed a room, and all it has is a mind up. That is really funny. So I'm gonna go get some more healing potions just in case I need them, and I'll be right back at the Chaos Room. Oh, we have a new dialogue here. A message from Arikado. Yes, it's when you're able to swap your HP and MP, there is an enemy you'll be able to defeat instantly. Oh, never mind. It's just a tip for defeating the Iron Golem. Oh, then it acts... Oh. Actually, this is new dialogue. You've been acting strangely. That's not true. It's not like you to hide something from me. Sorry, but I just can't tell you this. I've gotta go. Soma! Alright, now we leave again back to the Chaos Room. Alright, here we are back in front of the Room of Chaos, as I call it. That's probably not the official room, but that's what I'm calling it. So now we're fully loaded and ready to enter the final area of the game. Now, what I do want to mention that's really cool. So that dude, Julius, just to give you an idea of how strong that guy is, he's 55 years old, not even in his prime. He was holding back his power on us. Being the guy who defeated Dracula. I mean, not alone, obviously, but he still defeated Dracula. Plus, none of his attacks, despite him being a holy fighter with, vampire killer, he wasn't using any holy attributed attacks on us, which could have decimated us, but he didn't, just showing more that he held back on us. Of course, his actual body was holy type, so the Claim Solace wasn't doing that much damage on him, but that's besides the point. Anyways, Jesus, look at how crazy this looks. It's almost like we're in space, but we're not. It's just that's how chaotic Dracula's castle truly is, I guess. So this whole area is kind of like a weird hodgepodge of a bunch of different areas from the regular castle. It's almost like a weird fucked up version of the inverted castle from Symphony. Of course, it's not that big. Also, I could finally switch back to the Claim. Now that I'm not fighting Julius, we could just tear through these enemies. Yeah, but this area is very cool, very creepy, and there is actually exclusive enemies to the area as well as some of the strongest enemies in the entire game too. But oh my god, here is an Iron Golem. Do I want to Killer Mantle you? I mean, why not? You give a lot of EXP. Although I doubt I'm gonna get another. I'm talking too fast. I'm sorry. Another level up. Because we're right at the tail end of the game. Like, we should be finishing up within the next 10 minutes. That's how short this area is. Yeah, this area actually has nothing to do with the map completion, so we don't have to check every single room. I'll still try to, but, Anyways, I'll show off that now. 100% map completion. Finally, retribution after I never got to do that in Symphony of the Night. Because of those, 1 or 2 stupid rooms that I missed that I could never find. But I didn't want to bother finding them, because that was after a long night of just searching and searching and searching. God, I hope future Metroidvanias are not that bad in terms of their map completion. Not as bad as, Symphony. Ooh, a new soul at the tail end of the game. The Beam Skeleton fires a deadly beam. Let's see what that does, because that sounds very fun. You do a Kamehameha? Oh, hell yeah, I'm using that. Although the Dead Crusader might not be the best example to make out of. Get out of here, man. I'm just wrecking house in here. And maybe not the Lubricant either. Not very easy to fight with a singular beam attack when he's so vertically oriented. I mean, I could have had a beam clash with a beam skeleton. Maybe if I see another one. Or how about now? Psych. Oh, that actually doesn't do as much damage as I thought. Huh. I mean, I might as well use it for a little bit longer. I mean, it does lasting damage, but still. Oh, I can move with it too. Oh, that's and it doesn't use that much EXP either. That's nice. Oh no, I'm stoned. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. You get out of here. Thank you. Okay, well that's actually a pretty cool benefit that it moves with you, but it doesn't last more than 2 seconds. Alright, well, more basilisks, huh? Okay. I should probably not be taking this much damage, considering we still have the final boss to deal with. The true final boss. No stupid Graham to fight anymore. Okay, I'm just gonna skip over that guy, because those guys are annoying to fight. What's in here? Ooh, a creaking skull. In that case, let me check out what's up above here. Nothing! Whole lot of nothing. Thanks, game. Oh, shit. Okay. I might want to use one of my potions. Yeah, I bought a bunch of more potions while I was down in the hub world. Hub world. It's not really a hub world. It's more like the starting area. I don't know why I called it hub world, considering this entire game is a hub world. That's the whole point of Metroidvanias. Anyway, this room is the headhunter room. Now that I'm looking at it, God, don't give me flashbacks to that episode. That fight was such a disgrace from my end. Alright, more crazy space rooms, and more of you. More of you enemies that don't do any damage to me. That will, though. That will. Is that the sword from, like, the night boss fight? Alaster. It's like the Nemesis enemy, but crazy. How much damage do you take? Holy shit. And this is the first, I think, completely unique enemy in the Chaos Realm that we're seeing. Is he dead? I think I killed him. Okay, cool. I'm gonna save my healing just in case there's another save point up above. Or up ahead, sorry. Saying things very, very weirdly. To be fair, it's late, but I'm so used to recording at late times that I shouldn't be having this problem. Maybe I just suck at talking. Maybe I shouldn't be doing Let's Plays. I should be doing, bait content. Hell yeah, I should be grifting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I should become Chibi Reviews too. Yeah, I should be grifting off of anime content. Nah, I won't do that. Although I do have some ideas for anime-related content I want to do in the future, because, you know, I'm an anime fan, trademark. I like me some TV shows, some nice One Piece, you know? That was the most basic thing I could have said, but, you know, I do like One Piece, but I like a lot more than just that. Because, nothing scarier than an anime fan who only watches One Piece. Trust me, I would know. Okay, you get out of here. Thank you. And like I said before, this is just a big hodgepodge of areas we've seen before. It is very cool. It honestly reminds me of, in Castlevania 2 on NES, in the final castle, there is no enemies in there at all. It's just one last piece of music before the very end and just a slow walk up to Dracula. I always thought there should have been enemies there, but it's kind of a cool, interesting vibe. Obviously, there's enemies here, so it's not the same vibe, but it reminds me of that because of the whole black and white aesthetic and, you know, just a slow walk through familiar set pieces right before the end game, where we face against our own fate, as someone liked to say before. I don't think there are any hidden rooms in this area at all either, so I shouldn't bother checking the walls either. Now we're in, like, the underground area. Like the weird Venice moats kind of place. So let's just scroll right through here. Whoa, whoa, that was a little crazy. I don't know how I managed to do that. Do I even need the soul to do this? What if I just jump down and then go, like, oh, I have an idea, actually. Yeah, look at that shit. Maybe I don't need to equip that soul. That felt very cool to do, too. Fuck you, Dead Crusader. Oh, okay, there's no use to coming over here. Can I cheese my way through this, though? I don't think I can. That's a little bit too low, so I do need to equip the Skula. There we go. Let's just dive down there, fight one more Trident on the way. Or Triton, sorry, not Triton. Tridin. And then, re-equip Headhunter, because we don't want to forget to equip that again, like I've done many times throughout this playthrough. I'm very sorry about that. And then, yeah. Now that we're at the tail end of the series, I do want to mention that I have no clue what Castlevania game I'm going to do next, because for a while I had a clear plan of what Castlevania games I would do each year. Ever since I did Adventure and Belmont's Revenge, I was like, okay, after I do these 2 Game Boy games, I'm definitely going to do Rondo and Symphony because of Nocturne coming out, right? And then I knew immediately after I was done Symphony that I'd want to do, oh shit, do I really want to fight this guy? Okay, you know what, fuck it, let's fight this guy, why not? I mean, there's a nice item back there, but I don't want to be wasting too many high potions. But yeah, like, after I finished Symphony, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely doing Aria next, because that's my favorite Castlevania game of all time. But I'm in a tricky situation now where there's no more Metroidvanias left to play that I've actually played, unless I decide to do a blind playthrough in the future, which I'm not too sure about. But there are a few classic Vania games I haven't played yet, and it's been a while since I touched one of those. I should be equipping Valkyrie, sorry. Sometimes it's hard to go through menus while talking about something specific like that. That's a skill I need to continue working on as I make more Let's Plays. But I've been very consistent as of the last month. I've been recording, like, almost every night for the last 2 weeks. Just trying to, you know, get back in the game and all that. But yeah, for this year, like, in October, I might go back and do a classic Vania game and actually play a Metroidvania that isn't from the Castlevania series. Yeah, I know, what a shocker. But that all depends on my feelings right now. In terms of like what classic Vania I'm gonna do next, I'm thinking Castlevania 3 or Bloodlines I'm gonna do next. Those are like my top 2 bets. Or Castlevania 2, that'd be pretty funny, I would say. Although I'd definitely be following a guide through that game. I am not going through that game raw dog, sorry. Alright, now we're in the clock tower, we can just skip through all of that. Although I have a weird feeling, I have a very strange feeling that there could be a hidden room past here. Why are these enemies suddenly doing damage to me? They weren't before. Okay. Nothing there, alright. And now we're not even in the clock tower anymore, we're like in the underground area. There's an Elaster, I mean, I could fight him, but I don't have Skula anymore. Let's fight him in the water. Let's have a little pool fight. No, 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 no. You tried that. You thought because I said pool fight that I wouldn't get out of the pool. But I proved you wrong there, buddy. Get the fuck out of here. Why do you have to take so many hits? There we go. No soul from him, though. Is that the only unique enemy in the entire area? No, he's not. There's that fucker right there. Oh, no. Please be a save point. No, it's just an iron golem. Might as well. Why not? Killer Mantle's right here. It's an easy equip. There we go. Get out of here. Still no soul from him. Probably not getting it. Now we gotta deal with, see, there was the final guard before, but now we have the final guard. The Shadow Knight. And he's got the Shadow the Hedgehog, color scheme going on there. Is he actually, like... Is he supposed to be stronger than the Final Knight? Because, like, he's taking more damage. Maybe because I have Holy Attribute and the Final Knight wasn't taking any damage from Holy. Okay. Yeah, that is not very Gangnam Style there, buddy. Oh my god. Okay. He does quite a bit of damage. Can you let me please attack you? Thank you. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have spoken too soon about him being too weak. Because he took quite a few hits, even with Holy doing probably more damage than I would have towards the Final Knight. Okay, another Stolas, huh? The second time I see one of you. What the fuck? You could summon enemies? I didn't know that! I usually kill you quicker than you get to do that. And it's, oh my god, red Minotaurs all the time. No, 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 don't do that, don't do that, get out of here. That did half of my damage, god damn. Of course the Minotaur spawns in the arena area. Very fitting. Now, one more clock tower area to go. Probably not going to be too dangerous. Where are we now? Back to the arena? Jesus. This is just back and forth everywhere. Demon Lord. That's another unique enemy. What is going on here? Oh, God. I am taking a lot of hits. I'm taking way more hits than I should be doing. Oh, my God. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, get me out of here. Get me out of here. What the fuck is happening? Okay, get out of here, Demon Lord. Alaster. Okay, you're much easier to fight when you don't have a funny fellow backing you up. Get out of here, man. Thank you. Okay. Any healing items for me? I mean, I think I already got all of them that I can get in this area. Unfortunately. Which it sucks, because I used up almost all of my super potions just then. Of course, we gotta deal with one more succubus on the way out. Jesus. I don't know why the succubus doesn't get affected by holy, but... even though it is a demon of demons... please do not touch me. I do not consent. I do not consent. No! No! Oh my god. Are you serious? Are you serious? Please let go. Please let go. I don't even know why I'm bothering. I'm just gonna skip these one. I can't skip this one because it's in the goddamn way. Well, fuck off. I didn't mean to pause there. No, I'm gone. I'm gone. Not dealing with any more of you. Alright, one more Shadow Knight, huh? That's cool. Gonna use up all my healing items before I get to the final boss, huh? That's nice. Oh, shit. Chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out. Okay, I misjudged fully there. Yeah, I'm down to 1 high potion, but I have 4 super potions. I'm just gonna have to hope that can carry me. Yeah, I should be using Valkyrie on these guys way more. I don't know why I'm trying to just raw dog it with the sword. And what's through here? Money. That's a mimic though. Fuck you. Fuck you, game. I mean, money's kind of useless nowadays. Or nowadays, like it's been years since we were in a previous area. I mean now. Because, like, we don't really have any... We don't really need to go back to, Hammer anymore, now that we're at the very end. And now we have another differently shaped spooky gate over there. It's now green orbed. Save the game. Now let's tackle the true final boss of Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, guys. Let's get right into it. One last portal to go through. A portal within a portal. I'm finally here. I wonder if I could do this alone. You're not alone. What? Everyone remaining in the castle combined their powers to contact you. Does that mean they all know I'm Dracula? Yes. Arikado told us everything. I bet they're still afraid, or they're all afraid of me. No, not at all. At first we were shocked, but everyone believes you'll get through this. I'm going to send you a message from them now. Listen. You'll visit my shop again, won't you? I'll be waiting for you. I got some special wares. Yeah, some special wares. Hammer time, baby. Yeah. Good morning, Soma. I just heard about what happened to you. I told you this before. You are who you are, and you mustn't let him win. To the man who beat me, don't disappoint me now. This is your last chance, and ours as well. I'm counting on you. They're all rooting for me. You can do it, because I believe in you. Mina. Alright, here I go. Here is the true final boss of the game. It takes all of our souls in the first phase. That's right, we have no souls we can actually use. Although, yeah, we can't actually use our souls here. This is Chaos. Now, this is a pretty tricky fight. It does a lot of damage, but it's actually not the worst. So it does multiple attacks at once here with those, like, 3 different orbs around here. We gotta dodge, like, these targets that's on us. Dodge those weird little crystals and that big-ass dragon. Jesus, yeah, this fight is crazy. So what you're gonna want to do is just heavily focus down on at least one of the souls to start off with. And yeah, you want to be really careful because, yeah, you can really die quickly here. Now, what I find so interesting about Chaos is that it's literally the culmination of the evil energy from Dracula's spirit, which is such a weird, abstract concept to think about. But it is very cool, and the whole fight, like, with how weird and crazy it looks, it's unforgettable, man. This whole fight is unforgettable, with this whole, like, wheel of, like, statues and whatnot. It's some shit you'd see in Final Fantasy, but it's Castlevania now. Yeah, I'm gonna wanna, is there anything else I could use to heal? Bitter fruits. Thanks, that barely healed me. I'm not using the fucking rotten meat, because that's gonna damage me. I'm not gonna fall for that. Okay, if I take one more hit, I'm gonna heal up again. I don't think I'm going to take 300 damage. And that's phase 1 down. Now, what I find interesting about Chaos is that I have a theory that... Okay, spoilers for Castlevania Nocturne. I have a theory that Chaos is the, going to be like an endgame villain for that show. Or like teased at the very end of it. Because there was like this weird shadow figure called Old Man Coyote. What?! I got comboed there. Oh, and I forgot this can happen too if you actually die. There's actually another bad ending. Sorry I kept you waiting. Time to keep that promise I made you. And then he throws the glass because now he is truly Dracula. And then, yeah, you get an ending for the game. Yeah, that is pretty crazy. Oh boy, yeah, I got to sit through the credits again. Yippee. Do I really have to sit through the credits again? Like that? Oh, it's really punishing me for dying, huh? That sucks. But I guess while I sit through some of this credits, I could tell you what I was talking about. Yeah, I have a theory that the Old Man Coyote figure that was shown off in the end of Castlevania Nocturne Season 2 is actually an amalgamation of Chaos that was shown in this game. Is that actually the case? Like, are they realistically going to do that? I have no clue. The only reason I'm saying that is because Death was killed in the first season, in the first Castlevania Netflix series. Dracula is obviously dead. So what else but Chaos to be like an overlooming threat like that? Unless it's just Death coming back, which, I mean, would also make sense because Death is kind of just a ethereal figure in Castlevania. Anyway, I'll see you guys back at the boss fight. Alright, I finally made it back to the Chaos boss fight after that very lengthy credit sequence. I mean, it wasn't that long, but we're definitely gonna want to be way more careful because we die straight after the second phase started. But yeah, I'll just show this attempt as well while we're at it. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about Chaos other than that this is a very cool looking fight. One thing I forgot to talk about with Julius that I find very interesting. Now, I haven't played any of the Castlevania DS games just yet. I own all of them physically, which I unfortunately decided to collect them all right before the Dominus collection was announced, which collects all those games. So yeah, that was quite unfortunate that I spent, you know, you don't want to know how much I spent on all those games, actually. It was quite a hefty sum, especially for Order of Ecclesia. But yeah, I want to play them eventually, like especially obviously Dawn of Sorrow, since it's a sequel to my favorite Castlevania game of all time, and I've heard that it's very good too. I'm definitely looking forward to eventually taking a look at it. But in Portrait of Ruin, that game follows a continuation of the Morris clan, which was both something from the actual original Bram Stoker Dracula novel, and also, like, you know, an actual family bloodline in the Castlevania lore, which is like a branch. It's like a branch family to the Belmonts, like distant cousins, kind of. But in Castlevania Bloodlines on Genesis, that follows John Morris, the first of the Morris clan that you actually get to see, and Eric Lacard, which is like his best friend or something. But then in Portrait of Ruin, you follow his descendant, Jonathan Morris, who also, he ends up gaining Vampire Killer in that game. And what I find interesting is that... Okay, I'm going to just keep talking while I pause because I can't focus and talk at the same time. What's interesting about that is that a lot of people believe that Portrait of Ruin takes place right before this game. Or not this game, the Battle of 1999. Because of its... I forget the year it takes place in. It's like 1940 something. Like, takes place around the time of World War II. So a lot of people theorize that, oh, it was Jonathan Morris to give Vampire Killer to Julius to bring it back to the Belmont clan, and then that set up the events for the Battle of 1999, which I think is very cool to think about, just for like continuity's sake, just to kind of link the games together like that. But I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just rambling. Let's actually fight this guy. Yeah, this fight is very crazy. So we're going to want to first deal damage to these eyes, even though that's not the boss fight itself. The boss fight itself is that eclipse-looking thing in the middle. And it's very interesting that Chaos decides to take the form of the eclipse, considering that, you know, that's what the castle is sealed in. Just a very cool thematic thing to be actually fighting an eclipse at the end of the game, when that's like the whole visual for Aria of Sorrow. Yeah, I'm taking so much stupid damage. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use my second super potion there. Yeah, it's this fucking, like, skeleton dragon that's really tricky to deal with. Because that thing does a lot of damage. There's these orbs here they keep having to knock back. Kind of reminds me of the shaft orbs from his fight in Symphony. Okay, this eye should be down almost. And then you have to dodge the shit in the middle. And that shit, too. Oh my god. I might be one hit there. Oh, yeah, what the fuck was that? Something did damage to me there. I think it was one of those orbs. Ooh, god, down to 2 more, or one more potion. It's gonna come down to the wire here. And as we defeat more eyes, the more damage we'll be able to deal to the Eclipse until, oh my god, I can't dodge this thing for shit. That's cool. Thanks for surprising me, man. That's really awesome. Okay, yeah, I really don't know how to dodge that. Wow. What dealt damage to me there? Was that the eye itself? Okay, yeah, I'm not okay. If I take damage from this, then I'll... Oh, yep. There goes my last super potion. There it goes. Okay, I'm switching Black Panther to Giant Bat just in case I need to get out of a tricky situation, which I might need to do. Oh god, more orbs. Cool. And then another bouncing one. This is a chaotic fight. Haha, chaos. Chaotic. Yay. I'm doing everything in my power to fucking survive, but I can't see everything, game. Right now I can finally start dealing damage to the core. We're doing only 61 damage to it, though. So we're gonna have to really just be careful. Although now the eye can't attack us. But this thing can. Shit. We just gotta be very focused. Come on. I don't think the core has much health to it. How do I dodge? How do I dodge that? How do I dodge that? Cool! Okay, I'm turning into a bat to dodge this. What? Damn it. I barely nicked it. I'll see you guys back at the fight. Alright, I'm back at phase 2 after a pretty rocky start in phase 1, because as you can see here, I'm down to only 3 super potions. So I'm gonna have to be very careful here. So sorry if I don't talk that much, but I do have to focus. Because there's so much going on in this fight to kind of micromanage. That is so hard to dodge. Holy shit. Where's the spot? Where's the sweet spot to dodge that? Like, I really wonder. Okay, yeah, okay, that's a problem. The eyes themselves have hitboxes. I never noticed that. Okay, that's the sweet spot there, but unfortunately, that guy decided to surprise me at the worst moment possible. Whoa, oh my god, that's cool. Okay, let's just stand here, do a bunch of damage, take out that second eye. Come on, go down. Go down already, thank you. Oh my god, of course he decided to come at that time. Okay, sweet spot, I think. Yes, okay, we're doing much better now that we have a more spatial awareness. Holy shit. Oh my god, dude, chill out. What the f... That's very fair. That's very fair, isn't it? The combo wombo chomblo? Yeah, okay, Julius, yeah, come to kill me again. Yay. Okay, I got through the first phase a little bit nicer. I had to use my super potion, but other than that, I'm pretty good at my super... my max potions. What are they called again? Oh, these are super potions. I meant high potions, sorry. I got them mixed up for a second. I don't know why they just don't call them, like, health prisms. Just to be, you know, called the same kind of thing as the mana prisms. Which, by the way, I'm actually going to use one, because I'm out of mana. And I'm going to want to maybe use that to dodge around like a bat like that. Because I think that's the best way to escape this giant snake thing. Also, let's just talk about what's going on with this fight. Like, what even is this whole, like, area? Like, just, it's like a weird, like, bone structure, but it's all connected to the core, like, with webs and stuff that's glowing. It's almost like the core is alive and isn't just, like, a concept. Yeah, well, there goes our first super potion. We have 2 eyes taken down now. Ooh, that was close. I didn't mean to slide. Cool. Whoa, that big boy almost hit me. And I didn't even notice the spikes there for a second. What hurt me there? The power of God? Oh, almost got hit by that. I think it's like the orbs, if they touch you, they do like curse damage on you or something. Okay, one more after this. See how it goes. Don't touch me, that's all I want. Cool, that's really predictable, right? That's super predictable. Alright, one more eye. Then we attack the core, and hopefully we can survive this time. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, that's just what I needed, man. Oh, there goes the last eye. Now let's just mollywop damage as much as we can. Also watching out for those fucking curse orbs back there. Oh, where is the snake going? Stay away from me. Oh, that's cool. Gotta use my last one. Or, wait, I have 2 more. Thank God. Okay, I'm going up here because you're gonna dive down there. I'm gonna stay up here for a little bit. Okay, this is a safe position to be in. All the orbs are in front of me. I can knock them back. I think I should be good. Okay, send more out. Or it sent more out. I mean, chaos is a concept, not a he or a she. It's just an idea, really. It's crazy that we're fighting a fucking idea of all things. I guess one way you could dodge those spikes is kind of focus how they're rotating around. Oh god. Oh, no, 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 no. No! Ooh, I caught it right before I got cursed. Oh my god. Please. Please, let's go! Get out of here, chaos. My god, you're no longer a concept. The word chaos does not exist in the dictionary because I killed you. Fucking killed you like you're Galeem from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Colors weave throughout the fire and flames, or I don't know what the fuck the song is like, but who cares? Now we get the classic shot of Dracula's castle crumbling to the ground, but we're good this time. We've completely rid of Drac's castle. I believe so. Because we got rid of the chaos within it that kept it anchored into the eclipse or something. Whatever. Hello, Soma. Congratulations. I've got another job that I must attend to, so I have to go now. When I heard that you were Dracula, I was shocked. I was also just waking up, you know. If you think about it, though, everything turned out okay, huh? I'll never forget your strength and courage. And I haven't thanked you yet for rescuing me, so thanks. You're like a younger brother to me. It was fun, and I hope we meet again, even though we talked like 3 times. Goodbye. Hey there, much obliged for your business at my shop. Back at the castle, I realized my true calling. Fighting's just not for me. I think I'll quit the army and open up a shop sometime soon. Promise me you'll come. I'll give you a good deal. I mean, what's he gonna sell? Weapons? It's 2035. I don't know if you could easily just sell military-grade weapons and armor and all that crazy shit in the middle of some, like, city in Japan, man. You fought well. When we fled the castle, I felt the power from Vampire Killer fading away. I don't know what that means, but I won't have to do anything for the time being. Farewell, may we meet again. So maybe Vampire Killer only has its power active when, like, when the threat of chaos looms over, or like, which Dracula is, I guess. I don't know. Something just to think about. The path you took was the most challenging one. You did well. For God to be good, evil is an absolute necessity in this world. In the future, someone may follow again in Dracula's dark footsteps. At that time, perhaps we'll meet again. Farewell. In my mother's name, I send thanks to you. Wake up. Wake up, wake. Wake up, Soma. Soma. Thank God you woke up. Heard you folks speak. I was saved by you all again. Again? Yes, I couldn't have won the last battle by myself. Everyone's kind words and encouragement led me to victory. Yes. Remember, inside of me, Dracula's power lies sleeping. It's not evil, but it's definitely changed me. It's okay. If anything ever happens again, everyone will rush to your aid. That's right. I guess they will. Look, the eclipse has ended. That like, little riff of Bloody Tears is so nice. And that is the true ending of Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. Absolutely iconic. Absolute cinema. Iga, you are a fucking maniac for making a game this good. And these are the actual credits. Which means I get to talk about my thoughts on this project. So, thankfully, it didn't take me as long to complete this as it did with Symphony of the Night, because that was literally a year-long project in the making, considering, you know, not because it was that lengthy, but because I was so goddamn lazy. Although this will probably be finishing up in April, so I mean, it's not as bad as waiting a full year to actually release the final episode, but still, I enjoyed myself a lot recording this. I did feel a little bit disappointed with my commentary in a few episodes, but I get disappointed with my commentary all the time. I know I'm not perfect, and even if I do get very good at commentary, like top grade level, I'm still gonna be hard on myself. But I'm gonna try not to complain about myself too much, because you guys don't want to hear that. But I still enjoyed doing this playthrough a lot, and it's definitely probably my favorite Castlevania playthrough I've done so far. Because I just like showing off games that I love, and this is a game that I love a lot. Like one of my top, like at least 25 favorite games, easily. It's one game that I consistently love, like watching the playthroughs of, playing myself, and I'll be playing it a bunch more times in the future, and we get to see the full cast. That's very nice. So I had a lot of fun, guys. I obviously didn't go for all souls, because I don't want to be sitting here grinding for hours on end. It's not really necessary. If you want to see all the souls in the game, go watch Proton John's playthrough of the game, where he did a bonus video covering all the souls. But that doesn't mean we're exactly done with Aria of Sorrow, because there's one more thing I want to show off with this game. So, as you can see here, my name is Julius on this this here playthrough here. Now, if I just click on this, well, no. Hold on. Okay, well, that kind of spoils it. Let me reset game there. Delete data. Let's delete this file. Yes. So, if you enter Julius into the save file, you can start a game playing as Julius Belmont. Now, this works the exact same way as the Richter Belmont playthrough of Symphony of the Night, which I actually never did, and I'm sorry that I never did that. I will do it eventually, just not right now. I do want to do Julius right away, though, because, like I said, I love this game, and Julius Belmont is just so fucking cool. Of course I want to play as him, man. We're going to be doing it on hard difficulty, of course, which might be very crazy because of the way that the Julius run works. You don't actually have proper leveling. You have to basically, the only way you get stat increases is from defeating bosses. So we're going to be going on a boss hunt, pretty much. But that's for the next episode. That's for the bonus episode. But for now, we're fully complete with Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. 7 hours, 27 minutes. The playthrough is definitely not that short. 100% map completion, level 45. And you also see there, boss 00000. There actually is a boss rush you can play in this game, which I'll cover at the end of the Julius run, because why not? But yeah, you can play this. All you have to do is just select one of your save files, and you load up that file. It's not really necessary to show off, really, because it is just like standard bosses that you normally fight. So, yeah, and you guys have already seen it, but I'll show it off in the bonus video when I do the Julius playthrough. Why not? As you can see here, my 100% file, which is all souls, I was level 70. Yeah, you get very high level after grinding for souls for hours on end. But yeah, let me just end off on the title screen there. Thank you guys very much for watching my playthrough. Keep up with me in future videos. I'll definitely be doing more Castlevania content in the future past the Julius playthrough. And this has been Danception. My favorite Castlevania game of all time is now completed. And I'll see you guys for whatever the future holds. Goodbye for now.